Out of the 90s, John Hughes, a famous producer, produced probably one of the most famous blockbusters from the 90s. This movie was called Home Alone. This movie was about a young boy that was 8 years old that had gotten in trouble at a family dinner the night before their family was going on a huge Christmas trip to Paris. His punishment was that he had to sleep in the attic the night before they left. The parents in the morning all woke up, and they woke up their other kids, and they were all in a huge hurry to brush their teeth, get ready, get their clothes ready, pack, get their bags ready, and go to the airport to make it on time for their flight. They ended up being in such a hurry that they left Kevin at home up in the attic. They didn't realize this until they were already on their flight. Kevin ended up waking up later and noticing that all of his family had left. He didn't think anything of it. He just thought that his wish that he had no more family came true. So he was very happy about it, which is surprising for an 8-year-old boy. He ended up going around the house, eating whatever he wanted, doing whatever he wanted, until he realized that there was two robbers called the Water Bandits that were trying to rob his house. He didn't get scared by this. He ended up having fun with it, setting up booby traps all over the house that the robbers ended up falling into and getting hurt really badly. He ended up protecting the house for 3 nights while they were trying to rob the house and their parents were trying to get back to him at home. After 3 nights of protecting the house, his mom finally got home, and Kevin was so happy to see her because he realized in those 3 days that they were gone that he really missed his family, and his mom realized that she probably should have been more nice to Kevin, and she felt bad that they left him at the house, so they kind of made up. They only ended up spending $15 million on this movie and ended up making close to $470 million. So their profit was about $460 million on this one film. And since this movie was so successful, they went on to make 2 more Home Alone movies, one Lost in New York and one Home Alone 3. These movies also had the same actor in it, the same main actor that played Kevin McAllister. And I think this movie was so successful because many ages liked the movie. There was adults that liked the movie. It was cool for kids to see because they got to see how powerful kids could be, which was the main character. Kevin McAllister went on to making $100,000 in the first Home Alone film, which is not bad for an 8-year-old. And then ended up making $4.5 million on the second Home Alone movie, Lost in New York. The other 2 actors, Joe Pesci and John Stern, also made a huge amount of money because they had the most screen time acting as the 2 robbers.